Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakadash. And Shalom to the elect. And basically, this is a video to where, I'm sorry. Basically, this is a video, okay, just touching on the mind frame to have towards money, okay, in this society, in this world, in which we live, because it's very easy to get sucked in to the mind frame of getting money, especially here in America, all right? A lot of men have fell off, because of this so-called money. And I say so-called because it's not really money, okay? Money, what we know today, is not true riches, okay? First scripture I want to get, and by the way, I have this picture up. It's a symbol of a dollar bill, $1 bill. You see here, okay? It's a symbol of a dollar bill, but the main thing I want brothers to focus on is that it has webs around it. As you can see, this is a web, okay? And a web is designed what? To catch a prey, okay? So when this dollar was formed, it was set up to catch men's souls, man, to trap you up, okay? The scriptures tell you that the love of money is the root of all evil. Also, too, the scriptures tell you that basically a malicious soul is someone that loves gold, okay? Now, there's nothing wrong with having money. Why? Because our forefather Abraham, he was rich. He had money, okay? It says Genesis 13:1. And Abram, all right, when he went up to Egypt, he and his wife and all that he had and Lot with them into the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold, right? And that's what Abram had. That was why he was considered to be rich. He had cattle, silver, and gold, in which we have none of the above here in this society today, okay? None of the above, man, all right? Nevertheless, okay, the Most High is the one that makes a man rich, okay? The Most High is the one that gives a man riches, okay? This is Sirach chapter 11, go to verse 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. That's right, man. No matter what state and mind frame that you're in, okay, the Most High is the one that establishes that. The Most High is the one that makes you that way, okay? I want to go to another scripture, okay? This is Sirach 11. I'm going to go to verse 19. Whereas he saith, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods, and yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die. Right. Be steadfast in thy covenant. All right. Now, just to touch on that scripture in verse 19, when someone is constantly having their mind on riches, all right, it's really pointless, man, because you're going to leave it to someone else anyway. All right, just to break that scripture down. Verse 20, be steadfast in thy covenant. What does it mean to be steadfast in thy covenant? Meaning to be rooted in the word of the Lord at the end of the day. All right? Because the scriptures tell you that the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is life. Okay? A lot of people think that riches and getting money equals up to you having life. All right? It says, and be conversant therein and wax old in thy work. Okay? Because remember, it goes back to the curse with Adam. It says, by the sweat of thy brow shalt thou gain thy bread. All right? So you're supposed to constantly have a mindset to where you're working. Because in this world, this world in that web is trying to get you to catch you up, to make you lazy, man. All right? Because in America, when you get money, okay? Let me say this. The American philosophy, or the American dream, if you will, is for you to get money, lay up, get fat, and do nothing. Okay, but the Most High is telling you to wax old in thy work. You're supposed to be constantly working, man. All right? No pension plan, no social security. All right? You're supposed to continuously work because that's what gives you health. And the scriptures tell you that a healthy body is above all wealth and riches. Okay? I'll say this too. I was actually thinking about it today, man, because, this morning, just to be a little personal, I just, I was, just feeling like weary a little. Not necessarily weary, but, just kind of out of it, man, But then as my day progressed, I kept going and I was working. It kind of like shook me out of that shit. Like, it got my mind off of things, So it's good to actually work. In fact, I don't have the statistics or anything like that. However, it's a known fact that when people, they work their whole life and then they retire and then they just wind up doing nothing and sitting around all day, those people actually die pretty fast, man. Okay, I believe I read that somewhere or I seen it in a documentary. I remember hearing that one time, man. All right, so actually working helps you with a good life. With a good health, man. Okay, physically and mentally. Verse 21, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a man poor and make a poor man rich. See, if the Most High wants to give you riches, he's going to do that. He's going to get you rich. He's going to get you the funds. He's going to get you what you need. It's a small thing the scripture is telling you, man. It's an easy thing, I should say. It says easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. Okay? So, hey, man, just keep your mind set on the true prize, which is the kingdom of heaven. All right? This is Sirach chapter, I want to go to chapter 31. Okay? Sirach 31. Verse 1. Watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof drive away sleep. Okay? See, the scripture says that watching for the riches it consumeth the flesh. Meaning what? It'll wear you out. Okay? So basically, it's a balance, man. All right? It's a balance. It says, watching care will not let a man slumber, or a sore disease breaketh sleep. The rich have great labor in their gathering riches together, and when he resteth, right, he is filled with his delicates. Okay? The poor laboreth in his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy. He that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof. You see? Now that's the point right there, man. Okay? It says, he that loveth gold shall not be justified, man. That's why the scriptures tell you, I believe that's in 1 John, if I'm not mistaken, that the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money is the root of all evil, but the love of money. And again, you have seen the examples of men that came into the truth and fell off. Why? Because they love money. They love gold. Okay? Because gold is the true money. Verse 6, gold have been the ruin of many, and their destruction was present. Right? Because when them dudes that die over money, it's out in the open, man. Okay? People don't die over money and then it's just swept under the rug. When people fall over riches, it's usually not swept up under the rug. All right? It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith. You see? That's why going back, see, Esau knows, man, because he's the ultimate carnal man. He knows that he can catch people up in riches, man. That's why he put that web on this dollar bill. All right? Because he knows it can be used as a snare and a gin to a weak mind. And that's the majority of America, weak-minded individuals, okay? Which no one in this, I told this story before. I went into a store. It was a regular convenience store here in D.C. And then what happened was it was a Jake that came in there. I guess he was trying to sell the gold. and get it all for a couple dollars, basically to pawn it, right? But he was at a corner store. He was trying to sell it to the guy that owns the store. This dismal looking Ethiopian, aka a Cushite, all right? He looked, right? He looked at him. Then kind of, like Kush got that dizzy ass look in the eye. He said, I never seen real gold in America. I never seen real gold. He was stern, man. All right? Why? Because the motherfucker's from Africa, man. Excuse my French. The guy's from Africa, man. He's seen real gold. People outside the country have seen real gold, but you got simple ass Americans, simple ass niggas, all right? All right? That dismayed, okay, if you will, or bugged out over this cankered gold, man. Okay? So, let me go back here. Verse 8, it says, blessed is the rich that is found without blemish, right? How you found without blemish? With Yahweh Shai, all right? And Yahweh Shai was the ultimate example because Yahweh Shai, he wasn't out there trying to make as much money as possible, man. Okay? He was found without blemish. That's why he's going to get all the riches, okay? All right? All right, so let me go. I got some other scriptures. All right, let's go to Philippians chapter 4, okay? This is one of my favorite scriptures, okay? Because it shows you the balance of things. All right. Before that, you know what? I have to get this scripture. I'm sorry. This is Proverbs chapter 30. Okay. Verse 7. 2 things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. That's right. That's what America's all filled out with. That's what the whole world is filled with. Why? Because you have Esau, the ultimate vain individual, ruling this world. Okay, it says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Okay, and that's what comes with the money in this society, vanity and lies. Okay, it says, give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. That's why Yahweh Shai said, what? Give us this day our daily bread. Call your woman lacham. Okay, all right. Verse 9, it says, lest I be full and deny thee. All right. That's when you get those riches. All right. And then 9 times out of 10, people fall in that category. Right. Okay. It says, lest I be full and deny thee. All right. That's going back to the man in Matthew the 19th chapter. The scripture said, Yahweh Shai said, he said, it's easy for the camel to go through an eye of a needle than a rich man than for a rich man to enter to the kingdom of heaven. Because when you get riches, you get too much, all right? You fill your belly, all right? And you become stubborn. You become self-willed, okay? It says, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Who is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua? Like you did all this yourself, okay? It says, or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of the Most High in vain. Right. And the ultimate thing here that is being conveyed, all right, that's being conveyed is that what? It's all about balance, man. Okay? You're supposed to have a level head, man. You get money in this society, all right? You ain't supposed to be, splurging and thinking about, I gotta make the next dollar and let's go out and celebrate all the damn time. And you ain't supposed to be splurging, man. You get a little money in the society, you're supposed to be thinking about the brotherhood and how to forward the doctrine, man. How can we forward this truth, man? How to be without blemish, man. One way, shape, or another. Because the scriptures does tell you that money is a defense. Okay? Continuing on. Okay, that's the point on that. Now, what I want to go to is Philippians chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 11. Okay? It says, not that I speak in respect of want. This is Paul speaking. For I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. That's going back to Proverbs, man. Being on a on a being level-headed, man. Not getting too high up and not being too low. Okay? It says and it's mainly in the spirit, man, because some men they can get $10,000, if you will. I'm just using that, throwing that out as a number, right? They can get $10,000 and think nothing of it. But then you can get another man that has $2,000 and be thinking that he's big balling. So it's according to the spirit as well. Okay? It says, I know both how to be abased, meaning how to be low, and I know how to abound. Let me go into that word real quick, abased. Okay? It says to make low, bring low, to level, reduce to plain. Okay? Metaphor, to bring into a humble condition, reduce to meaner circumstances, man. Okay? Meaning, look, you only got a couple dollars here and there. Okay? To assign a lower rank or place to a base to be ranked below others who are honored or rewarded. Okay? Well, that's the point right there, man. Let's go back. It says I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. All right? Meaning what? You got a little extra, you know? But still, remember, Paul's keeping a level head. Everywhere and in all things, I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Hamashiach who strengthens me. Okay? And that's the point right there, man. Those that know how to keep Yahweh Shai first knows how to play on both, knows how to play, so to speak, or knows how to be content either having money or not having money. Okay? One way or another, but it's all about keeping Yahweh Shai first, man. When you keep Yahweh Shai first, he will not give you excess according to your spirit, and he will not decrease you according to your spirit. He's going to give you everything that you need. Okay? Now, another scripture I want to get real quick. All right? I'm gonna close on this. This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 1. If ye then be risen with Yahweh Shai, and see, that's what it's about. Being risen with Yahweh Shai, putting off that old man. All right? Not taking heed to the deeds of the flesh. Seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection. Okay, let's get the word affection. Because when you get money, all right, come on. Okay, Satan's in the midst. Give me 1 second. It's acting stupid. Okay, there we go. Set your affection, okay. Proneo, it says, to have understanding, be wise, to feel, to think, to have an opinion of oneself, think of oneself, to be modest, not let one's opinion, though just of himself, exceed the bounds of modesty. Okay? Because that's what money will do to you. To exceed to exceed the bounds of modesty, man. In this world, in this life, you're supposed to be as modest as possible, man. The scripture says, the more greater thou art, the more humble thyself, okay? Now, if you want to think of yourself in a great plateau, you're supposed to be thinking of yourself great in the kingdom of heaven, not thinking of yourself exceeding modesty in this world. If you want to think of yourself exceeding modesty, that's when you put your thoughts on the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? It says, set your affections on things above, not on things on earth. You see? You don't think of yourself beyond modesty on earth. You think of yourself on those heavenly bodies, in those chariots, in those mansions that Yahweh Shai has waiting for us, man. With those bottles of wine, he's waiting to pop for us, man. Dwelling with the brethren, man. Okay? We can't enjoy the perks that we get with all the brethren in this society, all right? It says, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Okay? You see, it ain't no living here in this society, man. Like I said, you get a little money, you can't enjoy that shit. You know, you got to pay bills, rent. You know, you don't have a life here, man. Going back to what our forefather Abram had, man. You don't got cattle, silver, and gold. Okay? It says, when Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Because there ain't no glory in this society, man. All right? There ain't no real glory in this society, man. When glory deals with what? Deal with power, deals with riches, deals with the excess of things. But we only supposed to deal with that in the sight of when Yahweh Shai is being glorified. And you cannot do that in this society, man. You can't necessarily exalt Yahweh Shai with riches in this society, man. That's why the streets in the kingdom of heaven are going to be paved with gold, man. We are the gold, man, so you understand. Okay? Well, I'm going to read this. Verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth. Okay? Fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil conspicuous. All right? And covetousness, which is idolatry. Okay? Yeah, because that goes into something a little deeper. You know? Basically, you making yourself your own God, man. All right? When you get it all into to the affections and the cares of this world, man. All right? But I'll close on that. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakadash. All right? Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. And I'm going to just leave a little slack. And that's it. Shalom.